webheads has hanging. How's it hanging? Last video I was talking about my top 5 favourite Power Rangers series, and I figured why not do my top 5 least favourite Power Rangers series, because you know what, screw it. At the top, number 5 is Super Dino Charge. Super Dino Charge, the reason why I didn't like Super Dino Charge was because when they started adding Super to every single second season, you just could tell they were running out of ideas, because Super Dino Charge, while it did get better because like certain characters started getting like powers and stuff, I felt like they could have all done it in one season. They could have just made like 40 episodes or something like that, or 30 episodes, and you would have got it all in one go. I know they can only make a certain run of episodes, but it just would have been better just with one season, because certain Power Rangers were only in it for certain episodes. Like I think it was like the Graphite Ranger was only like 2 or 3 episodes in the entire show. It's just like quite a few Rangers just weren't in it all that much. I felt like you could have just thrown all this stuff into one season. And like, what I love Dino Charge, I love like each character, like the OG team, Chase, Riley, Tyler. I loved them all, and of course my favourite character was Riley. I related to him a lot. It was a good show, but that's why it's number 5, because it wasn't awful, but it still wasn't needed. Number 4 was Super Samurai. Another series I felt like they shouldn't really have made a season 2. Another super series, you're gonna notice a pattern. So basically, Super Samurai, just the characters, it just didn't need it. They were basically trying to get just defeat all different evils of Xandrids, villains. They brought in the Black Box and then this Power of the Ancients, I think it was, and it's just like they could have done that all in season 1. And also the whole bringing in his sister to be the Red Ranger into like the last 2 or 3 episodes, like what's the point? Also, as my friends pointed out, they are the whitest Rangers you could ever see for a samurai series. Like come on, they could have casted someone better to play him, because samurai are known for like Japanese, not like the whitest people, like typical white actors to play Jaden and his sister. Can't remember her name right now, but yeah, we had those 2 characters that just they could have cast better people to play them. Super Samurai, it wasn't awful, it wasn't as bad as the next 3 seasons, but it was still not needed. Number 3 is Ninja Steel. Now you're probably wondering, wait, don't you mean Super Ninja Steel? Like no, Super Ninja Steel actually helped save Ninja Steel. Ninja Steel, there's 2 characters that ruined Ninja Steel for me, and that was Monty and Victor. They were so lame. Like they were the worst comedic duo in all the Power Rangers series put together. Like oh god, you had Bulk and Skull, you have the characters from Ninja Storm, you had Bulk and Skull's nephew in Samurai. Like, and I didn't really like them either, but the thing is, just Victor and Monty were just a waste of time. They would, every time they came in, it's like, oh, just get out, you should not be in this episode. You're just this waste of space that just helps to add to the comedy of the show. Like, I like the Power Rangers, I like the story, but it's just, oh, just seeing Victor and Monty appear in every episode, it's like, I just wish they would be killed. And the fact that they made them out to be the heroes in the end of Super Ninja Steel, I was like, no. Oh no, I couldn't stand that. And the reason why I didn't pick Super Ninja Steel, because of the crossover. The crossover of Super Ninja Steel was badass. We had Tommy from Dino Thunder / Mighty Morphin, Trent from Dino Thunder, freaking Catherine from Zeo and Mighty Morphin and Turbo, TJ from In Space and Turbo. We had the Samurai Gold Ranger, so many badass characters, and then we also saw the badass Master Morpher used by Tommy, where he morphed into the Green Ranger, the White Ranger, the Zeo Red Ranger, the freaking Dino Thunder Ranger. I was like, I was dying, I was going nuts. Like that crossover was what saved that season. So number 2, and you probably expected this, it's Super Mega Force. Now you're probably saying, wait a second, Super Mega Force, don't you mean Mega Force? Super Mega Force, not gonna lie, yeah, Super Mega Force, it was bad. The legendary battle was bad. It was a waste of time making that series, because we had so many characters in it, just the actors just were not good in the show. I hear that it wasn't the actors' fault. They were told to act a certain way and it ruined their characters, but still, it's just the show was just not good. But what saved the show for me was the fact that we had had like them changing into older Rangers, like previous Rangers. Like we had Mighty Morphin, we had Zeo, we had every single Ranger under the sun, and we also had a couple other Sentai Rangers that like this kind of mentioned there was a different name. But that's what saved the show for me. Every time they morph into legendary Rangers, I loved that, because you just saw all the different weapons from different series and all that, and it just was so good. And like the legendary battle had like veteran actors come back, and just, yeah, okay, the battle was so short and it should have been so much longer, and like the extended battle wasn't even as better. But like we had like certain scenes that you never saw in the original, which just had freaking Tommy helping a child out of a car that was about to tip over using the Saba sword. I just loved that. We had different characters. We had like Dana from the Lightspeed Rescue, we had like Leo from the Lost Galaxy, and just that's what I loved about it. That's what saved the series for me, and which didn't actually put it in number one. So number one for me is, some people may say, why did you choose Megaforce as number one as the worst series in your opinion? Because I hated the characters. As I said before, the characters were lame. Like Noah was a wannabe like Billy. Also because in the Super Megaforce series, when he just decided to just learn how to use a sword and like beat this guy for no reason whatsoever. When you watch the Sentai series of Gokaiger, you actually see a reason why he wants to be a good swordsman, while Noah was just like, oh, I want to be a swordsman now. Like, what? Yeah, Noah was lame. Also, you just saw the characters' relationship build up between Gia and the other guy, the Black Ranger. You didn't see anything happen between them. Like, there were hints here and there that they were going to get together. Nothing happened between them until the very end. I just feel that, just no. And don't even get me started on Troy. That guy could not act if he even tried. The character had no, like, emotions whatsoever. He showed all emotions he had in one episode of Super Megaforce, and that was it. I mean, Steel from Beast Morphers, who's a freaking robot, could make more emotions than Troy ever could. Like, the reason why he became the Red Ranger was because the fact he had some premonition of the big legendary battle that was going to happen in Super Megaforce. And I, oh god. And now for the one thing that really did not make me happy about Megaforce. The fact that in the entire show, it was just them pushing an agenda. I really dislike a show that pushes an agenda for the entire show. For the entire show, every time we go, oh, we have to protect the environment, we have to protect the environment, we have to protect the environment. Oh no, so these villains are going to attack the environment. Oh, look, these villains built on pollution. Oh my god, I hated Megaforce because it was all focused on like helping the environment and doing that. Like Mighty Morphin, of course, there was episodes where they were focused on the environment, but every episode of Megaforce was then pushing the way to protect the environment, way to protect the environment. I know we have to do that in real life, but the thing is, I really dislike when a show pushes that every single episode. Plot was boring, the villains were like meh, and we then did Tensu and Gosei, who were just the wannabe versions of Zordon and Alpha 5. I actually prefer this like theory that someone came up with, the fact that Megaforce was actually like a simulation that Tommy Oliver created to see how would it be for like if like certain like situations happen like that, and I really like that. It makes it good of the show that was just awful. I'm sorry, it's just I just did not like Megaforce and Super Megaforce. Apologies to anyone who actually did like those shows and you found it was one of your favorite series. It's just, all these are just my opinions. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and tell me your least favorite series down below, or your like the one series you just don't like out of all the Power Rangers series, because I just want to know what everyone else thinks, just to show that I'm not the only person who dislikes these series. I'll see you guys later. Bye! See you later.